Not by YouTube. Somebody was just trying to reach me and it kicked me off. But we're here now, and we're tuning in to the, I guess, a second part of the auction sale for all of you who are joining us right now. We're going to tune into the auction, watch some of the bids go. So far, things are going really well. I'm really pleased with how the auction's been going. Hopefully, lots of great deals for all of you at home and lots of great treasures from the sale. One thing I did find out today that I didn't know is that my son's piano teacher was actually a student of Betty Jones. So Betty Jones, in turn, taught my son because she taught the lady that taught my son. Oh, it's a very small world. But let's get you set up and situated. Let's get this going here, and we'll watch the auction. We'll see how things are going. Last I checked, the sale was plugging away and doing good. We have a few, let's see, there's a box of vintage fabric. This is, I wish they would have taken the picture. These are all like the owl, the cruel art and stuff like that people are really interested in bidding on. The poodle hangings and all that. This is all like wall art that you guys saw in the house that we're interested in. And fortunately, we don't have a picture of it up there, but we've got some pictures coming up. Lamps, household stuff, I don't know, just a whole variety of things happening here. So we'll do just a brief live feed and see how things go. Yeah, this, if we would have had a better picture, that's a terrible photo. But when you saw those wall hangings that were on the wall in the upstairs, like the fabric ones, that's what this is right now. Let's turn the auction up a little bit. There it goes. Copper press picture. Yeah, she had these in the classroom sort of office area. The copper. Oh, Sylvia loves auctions. Thanks so much. Been watching us for 2 years now. Sylvia says she appreciates all that we do. Love from the Netherlands. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And hello, Rob. I'll try and answer questions as we're joining here. What we're doing right now is just watching a bunch of stuff sell. Oh, I see the Aztec theme painting is coming up. There's a few things that people had their eye on when I did the episodes that are going to be coming up. Appreciate that, Rob. Says his family likes watching the videos. Thank you, Sparky Man. Appreciate that. I wonder if the same person is going to bid on all of these, trying to get a whole collection going, because there's, I think, a couple more. There's 4 in the set. 35, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 35, 40, last call, 35, 40, 40, 40, 35, 40, can be 40, sold. Sold, 35, 10 by 13. 18, line number 38, 10, 15. Look at that 50s kind of bamboo looking frame on there. 15, 20, 15, 20, gotta be 20, like 20, 25, 25, 20 minute mile, 25, 20 minute mile, 25, 30, 25, 30, give me 30, like 30, 25, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30, give me 30, like 30, 25, 30, give me 30, like 30, 25, 30, last call, 25, 30, now 5, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile. I think it's the same person. 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35, 30 minute mile, 35. I'm glad you guys are enjoying watching the Musician's House series. Well, we're putting up a building this summer. That's going to be the next big series that we're doing, is building the cafe. But always have a lot of stuff planned and a lot of adventures happening. 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45. 40 minute mile, last call. 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45, 40 minute mile, 45. Oh, see what some of these other little paintings go for. Oh, 120, okay. 120, 130, 120, 130, 130, 30, 120, 130, 40, 50, 140, it's going up. 150, 60, 150, 160, 160. Now, I don't know that that's actually Haida. It is sort of in the Haida fashion, though, but kind of psychedelic looking, cool. 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180. Dan Clark says he's in Bedfordshire, England. Bedfordshire, England. Been watching your channel on and off for a few years. Appreciate you guys, that. All that digging around the house and finding all this stuff. I'm not sure what 6292 went for. I can't go back and view what they what the ended bids were at.
Like I said, do not keep your bid a secret. We're giving you lots.
Armin, how are we doing so far? Armin's been keeping track with his amazing skills. I missed your update there.
69.62. Lot number 41, 45, 50, 45, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 45, 50, 50, 50, 45, 50, 45, 50, 50, 50, 45, 50, 50.
Yeah, we reached our goal already. Now it's basically just seeing how things are going. The Swan Candy just went for 110. Okay. This is a really nice painting, actually. It is an oil on board. It's an African village. It's nicely done. $60 was a good price for that one. There we go.
Lot number 42. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're breaking in a new clerk.
So many paintings came out of that house. And there will be a few more paintings at the next sale as well.
Lot number 42. We got 90, 100, 90, 100. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, you're already jumping the gun. 90, 100, 90 bit of one. 90, 100, 90 bid one, 90 bid one, 90 bid one, 90 bid one, I got 90 right out of the chute, 90, 100, 90, 100.
Well, let's see that this. A lot of people asked about this on the. There we go. A lot of people were asking about this one when it was. I think Josh and I looked at it on the first episode. It was hanging on the wall in the stairwell. It is an original painting as well.
130, 40, 30, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40, 40, last call for sure. 130, 40, 50. 140, 50, 50, 50, 60,
next sale is going to be February 13th. The remainder of the jewelry and some of the other household items from this property will be sold off then. And after that date, we'll know exactly how we did.
170, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180.
Oh, there we go. It's getting up there. I see somebody's got another $10 bill in their pocket. They're going to throw at the screen. Oh, thank you so much. So thank you, Alex, for all the great entertainment. Keep up the good work. Regards from John from Norway. Thank you. We must be hitting the other time zones right now. Oh, Melissa, thank you. Says, I'm so happy for you and Melissa, Alex. Bless you. God bless you for all that you do from North Carolina. Thank you, Melissa. That's very nice of you. Another little Aztec painting. Rain gods. If you're a farmer, maybe you'd be asking for that. Mind you, certain times of year you wouldn't want rain. We actually had a soggy year. I think it was last year, the year before.
Last call. So 110, 73, 40. Line number 44, 78.
It's a vintage Chinese painting. Probably 1960s, somewhere in there. Mid-century Chinese piece. Nicely done. You got your sort of winter mountains and peaks, and pretty big too. 16 inches tall, 13 inches wide. I don't think that's a Bob Ross. Hey, we'll put a happy little pagoda right next to the happy little tree. Don't remember him doing too many happy little pagodas.
5996 going Northville, Ontario. On number 45, 100, 110, 110,
nice little still life. That looked good in the kitchen, I think. You had that with a nice bright frame and a happy little kitchen.
40, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40, 40, 130, 40. Yeah,
the majority of the contents in the house was clothing, and yes, Mark got all of that stuff, and I hope he does well with it.
130, 130, 40, 130, 40, 40, 40, 40, 130, 40. So, 130, 57.
The brass Chinese lock did sell, for those of you that were asking.
I can't go too easy on them, people, because if I do, you know what? If you give a cookie to a mouse, he'll want a glass of Lot number 46, 60, 70.
That was an odd adage. I don't think I've heard that one. Give a cookie to a mouse and they'll want a glass of milk. You give a cookie to anybody and they're going to want a glass of milk.
70, 80, $80, 70, 80, gotta be 80, 90.
Mark is selling clothes on his Etsy site. Naked in the Bowery, as well as his other Etsy site, Blink Optical and Pontiac Dry Goods. Those are all on Etsy. Yes, this was a very good investment. Jamie, for you asking.
Last call. Had a 110. Sold. $100. 57.82. Lot number 47. 35.40.
This is, I believe, reverse glass painted. So they take a piece of glass and paint it on the back side of it.
35, 40.
There was a couple that were like this.
40, now 5, 45, 40, 45,
Excuse me.
50, 60, 60.
I have a glass of water.
50, 60, gotta be 60, gotta be 60, gotta be 60, 50, 60, 50, 60. 50, 60. That'd be 60, that'd be 60, that'd be 60, 70. That'd be 70, 70, 80, 70, 80, 70, 80. 70, 80, gotta be 80, 70, 80, 70, 80. 70, 80, we're advertising cars. 70, 80. 70, 80, gotta be 80, gotta be 80. 70,
It's at 90.
Now 190, 100.
There we go. There must be a lag or something.
110. 110.
Hudson Bay blankets are at my store. For the person who just asked. How did the lady with the birds do, guys? I didn't catch that one. I'll have to go back and see. I'm watching the auction, but also watching the. What did it do? $850 is what it sold for. Okay.
Sold 120, 7701. Lot number 48, 150, 160, 150, 160,
Typically, the auction house takes about 25%. Because we've done so much business with them in the past, we might get a little bit better rate on this sale and the next.
170, 180, 180, 180, 90, 190, 190, 190, 200. Now, 2 1/4.
That is a nice painting.
2 1/4, 2 1/4, 75, 275, 275, 3, 275, 300, 300.
Watch, it'll be a group of 7 or something. No, not likely. But it's still a really great looking piece, though. 13 by 12. That was probably like a very nice piece they picked up when they were in Jasper, Banff at a gallery back in the 50s or 60s.
3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, yes or no? Last couple. 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2.
Original framed art. I mean, that's basically the cost of the framing, more or less.
27, I believe.
We'll see what this one goes for.
Line number 49, 110, 20. 120, 120.
Let's see if this one goes for about the same. What do you guys think?
30, 40, 130, 40. 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40. 130, 40, 130, 40, 130, 40, 130.
Getting there.
50, 140, 50, 40, 50, 60.
Last one went for 300 and something.
150, 160, 160, 160, 150. 160, 150, 160, 150, 60, 150, 160, 160, 150, 160, 150.
Hello to Annie in New York.
150, 160, 150, 160.
Glad that you're enjoying watching the auction along with us.
180, 180, 170, 180, 90, 190, 190, 180, 190, 190, 190, 200, 192, 192.
Ooh, it's a fight.
I'll have 2 1/4. 2 1/2. Now 75, 275. Now 3, 275, 3. Get me 3 to look at me 3 to look at me 275, 3, 275, 3. Got 300, 300.
Yeah, I am relieved and happy that the auction house deals with this.
275, 3.
That's the toughest part of running a business, is trying to ship off this amount of stuff.
275.
They're earning their percentage with this stuff.
50, 60.
This is a cool kind of mid-century modern, or not mid-century, but like 70s modern multi-stack sort of cube glass design. It's a neat piece.
70. $60, 15, 19,
There
87.
it goes.
Line number 51,
You never know what people are going to be interested in, so we put the poly perk up for sale. And it does have the cord inside of it too. Like, it's basically brand new from the 70s or 60s, whenever this is from. It is kind of a cute little thing. I can see somebody putting that on their kitchen. And what I like about the 70s stuff, you get all the flowers, and it's just very pleasant. There it goes. Now, here's what I didn't know. I didn't know there was such a demand for vintage unused bedding. I just put this in thinking maybe it would sell for 20 bucks or so, but I guess there's a big demand for it. You know, vintage bedding is not super easy to find, so. New York City. It's someone in New York is after it. Yep. They're not letting it go. You know, I would almost bet that a costume designer or somebody who's you know, doing movies would probably need something like that.
So, 2
Yep.
1/4, 62.11.
There it goes.
Line number 53 on the turkey platters. 30, 35.
Staffordshire, and this is massive. I don't know if they didn't put the thing down there, but that's enough for a full-size bird. Like, that's a big, those are both big plates. That's a normal-sized turkey platter, and that's like King Kong-sized turkey platter. It is huge.
70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, last call, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70.
Usually they do between 800 and 1,000 lots per auction. If you have a live auctioneer, 800 to 900 is about perfect. If it's just timed, everything ends every minute, so they'll do 1,000 or more on a time sale and about 800 to 900 on a live. It takes longer to do it with the auctioneer. Oh, there we go. I thought it was only $7.50. See, that's what we started everything at. Was typically around $7.
Last call. 50, 60. 50, 60, 60. So, $50, 66.17. And here's Brian. Off you go.
Oh, there was a lot of interest in the Cruel. Another Elvis thing, maybe. Don't be cruel. Who knew he was singing about, you know, stitched artwork the whole time? Don't be cruel.
120, 130. It 120, but down 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, to go 40, 130, 140. It 130, but down 140, 140, 140, where is no 140, 150, to the game, 140, 150. It 140, 150, to the game, 150, 150.
I had a lot of people write me when we were doing the walk through the house telling me that Cruel is super popular right now.
And 60. 150 down 160, 170, 160, 170. 160 and 170, 170, 170, 170, 170. 170. Yes or no?
Oh yeah, the glass salt and pepper shaker set. They will clean up very nicely.
Yes or no? Going to sell.
Apparently they sold. That's just good to know.
170. All done. 160, 170.
Or maybe it hasn't ended yet.
Sold. 160.
Oh, 6112. No, it's sold.
On this one.
200, yeah.
60, 70, 60 and 70 and 80, 70 and 80, 70 and 80 and 90, 80 down 90, 80 and 90, double it again, 90, double it again, 100, 90 down 100, 90, 100, 90, 100, 90 down 100, yes or no? 890s, all of it need 100, double it again, 90 down 100, double it again, 100, double it again.
Lots of people from New York on right now. Hello to Andreas in Germany.
90 and 100, 90
Andreas, it looks like your profile picture is a North American car.
90 and 100, 90 down 100, now 10, what about down 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 100, 110. At 110.
Melissa and I were over in Europe and we saw like a 87 Ford or something random drive by that would be kind of an average car here, and then you see it over there and everybody was stopping and looking at it like it was the most exotic thing they'd ever seen. You don't see much for big old North American cars over in Europe, but when you do, it looks cool. If the camera appears blurry, check your resolution. Try and move it to 720 or higher. It should come in okay. Hey, my wife came upstairs to join me. You're like a celebrity, Melissa. I missed you. Sure.
Last call.
So there's somebody that's saying that it says no online bidding, but it's only on that picture because it's not part of our auction.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the auction.
There is certainly online bidding for anybody who's asking. Yeah, if you're looking at an item that's already sold, it'll say you can't bid on it. You have to look at the ones that are still up right now. Oh, you're trying to bid on the picture. Yeah, you have to get in, you have to log in and click on to where I'm at for the live sale like this.
Money 75.05. And here we go on 57. There you go.
And you couldn't really smile in old photographs because the exposure rate was so slow on cameras that you had to keep a still face. A lot of times you see old pictures and nobody's smiling. It's because they asked them to keep a rested face.
50 down, 60 double it again, 60 win it again, 60 double it again, 50, 60, 50, 60, all done. 50's all of it, 60, last call.
Yes, there are online bids. I'm not sure who keeps saying that. There are certainly online bids. There's people bidding from all around the world right now. I think we'll just have to remove that comment.
And here we go on 58.
I went and looked at what it
All
was.
right, there you go on this one. 50.
Yeah, Sean, if you're having some challenges, just reach out to Kastner and they can walk you through how to log in. But yes, there's online bids happening right in front of us right now.
I was looking at this when you first go on, and here it says
50, 60,
no online bids for this.
50 and 60
The
and
auction
70.
isn't
60
accepting
and
online
70
bids
and
for
70
this
and
item.
70 and 70 and
Yeah.
70 and 70 and 70
Picture
and
for the
70 and 60 and 70.
Yeah,
That's 60
okay.
and 70 dollar bid it again, 60 down, 70 dollar bid it again, 60, 70, 67, 80, 70 and 80, 70 and 80.
Oh yeah, you have to go to Kastner Auctions website, kauctions.ca, which is what we're watching right now ourselves. And then you can bid. If you're clicking your screen at home and trying to bid, this is just YouTube. Melissa put the link up for you guys.
90 and 100, 100 now 10. What about that 110, 110?
Yeah, you can't really see the details. That's all wood and roses, all carved into there.
110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110.
We have another cruel seam coming up, and then we've got some comic books, bins of household items, mystery bins, I like to call them, some nice vintage chalkware. This is a nice piece, actually. That's all cruel, which is like threaded. Probably not the right way to say it, but it's nice. Little farm scene. And it's framed to boot.
That's 70 dollars and 80 double it again, 70 and 80 and 80 double it again, 70 and 80 and 80 double it.
One heck of a barn.
80 and 80 yes or no at 80.
Makes me want to go dig through a barn like that. See if I can find some treasures. I'd be wondering what's in the top of the attic of the little silo there. What's up there? Rapunzel, maybe. Allergies, Melissa says.
70's all of it, 80 double it again, 70 and 80 and 80 and 80. 80 where yes or no at 80. Last call, gotta sell it. It's
Oh, yeah, I can click on the picture. There we go.
Yes or no.
Is that better, guys?
Sold it at 70 the money. Iowa. And here we go, 60.
This was a big box of comics I found in the, I found these in the garage. Just a pile of like 70s comics. Look at that. It's the mystery. You don't know. I don't even know how many are in there. Over 100 maybe.
275, 250 and 75. Yep.
Hey, look, there's another Sergeant Reds. They're in Michigan.
Where yes or no, 275, 250's all in 275. Y'all done? Hit 250 and 275. Yes.
Oh, maybe it's them. I didn't think they were in Michigan though. I thought they were in Canada.
At 250 and 275.
There you go. Shows what I know.
275, 275, 275, 275. Where yes or no, 275. At 275. Last call for 275. Yes or no.
There we go.
250 and 275.
Paid to dig some of this stuff out.
Yes or no, and I sold it. 250 the money. Going to Utica, Michigan.
These were neat. These are Chalkware, 1950s. Just really, really fun looking set.
80 and 90 and 100 now 10. What about that 110? Hey, one about that 110, 20.
If you want that 50s look in your house, that's the kind of stuff you got to buy to put on your wall to give you that authentic 50s sort of look. There was a lot of Chalkware in the basement that we found, all in the bins. In fact, we were selling these by the bin full. I don't know if they've gone yet or not, but there's bins of not as neat, well, different. There's figural and birds and all kinds of stuff.
180 down 190, 180 and 190, 190, 190, 190, where yes or no, 191, native down 190, last call.
What we're witnessing right now is one of the biggest adventures of my life coming to, coming up for market here. You know, all that work and all that effort and taking that risk, and now it all goes to auction.
200 where 190 without 200 over again 190 without 2 and 2.
Julie B says she lives in a 50s house. See, I bet if you decorate with this kind of stuff, it just looks right.
192. Yes or no?
The house had lots of children's stuff in it because she taught children. She was a music teacher that taught children as well. So she would have toys and comics and things around for that, to keep the kids occupied while they're waiting for their lessons.
We go on the next one. Here we go. We do it again on this one.
I don't even know what's in this box. Oh, look, there's a little clock in there.
50, 60.
It's a mystery box. There's mystery
70,
bins.
70 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70.
It's the equivalent of getting a grab bag at the grocery store or
70 and 70.
the candy store. You don't know what's inside.
70 and 80, just in time. 70, 80. That's 70 and 80. Double it again. 80, double it.
Those are lamps, actually. Those are antique lamps.
80 and 80 and 80. Yes, you know it. 80, 70 and 80. That's 70, 80, 90. 80 down, 90, double it again. 90, double it again. 80 down, 90.
It's like maybe some tea light holders. You put like a tea light candle in, and you get the nice light flowing through those little mesh areas. Yeah, interesting little assortment.
Last call for 90. Yes or no at 90. And I.
Mystery box. There's a big box of vintage cookbooks coming up next. People are always asking me for old cookbooks. Oh, no, that's not cookbooks. Oh, those are just vintage books.
Next one, 40, 50. It's 40 down, 50, 40, 50.
An Elton John book.
45, 50.
Gremlins Trapped.
50, 60.
Some antique books back
60,
there.
60 and 60 and 60 and 70. Again, 60 down, 70.
It's quite the picture of Elton John.
70 and 80 and 80. Now, again, 70 and 80 and 80, 90, 80 down, 90, 80, 90, 90, 80 down, 90, 80 and 90. 80 down, 90 now, 100. 90
I don't know what the box of scissors sold for. I don't know if they've ended yet.
110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. One down 110, where you get it again, one down 110, 110, 110, 110, 100, 110, 100, 110, 100.
How many items are left, too?
One down 110, last call at 110, yes or no?
Last lot is 6708, and we're on 63, so there's still a lot of stuff left to go. There's over 300 things left.
120.
Oh, this one will probably be good when that comes up. It's not up yet, but oh, there's lots of chalkware in here. Yes, I don't know if they've gone already or not yet, but
130. Last call.
oh, there's these old car dealer display ads haven't come up. I'm just looking to see what's to come.
120 money going to Kamloops, BC, 64. The assorted glassware, 15, 20.
Still going.
15,
Okay.
20, again, 20,
Another mystery bin.
20 and 20 and 20 and 25.
Full of who knows what.
25, 30. 30.
There's lots of stuff to go. So a couple of the really big pieces that are of interest to people haven't even sold yet.
35, 30 down, 35, 30 and 35, double it again, 35, 40, 35 and 40 and 40 and 40.
We have bins full of suitcases, antique office chair. Oh, the hutch hasn't gone yet. I'm just taking a minute to scroll through and see what hasn't sold. Oh, the marble top table hasn't sold yet.
At 40, 45, boy.
The big curved glass hutch hasn't sold. This was really high last time I checked too.
At 45, 50,
The Murano art glass dishes. Yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff.
50 and 60 dollars again, 60 dollars again, 50 down, 60 and 60 and 60.
Pairs of vintage suitcases. That's actually really nice suitcases.
60 and 70 and 70.
Oh, it looks like I left some vintage clothing in the suitcases. When that comes up, there's a bonus of some antique clothing inside of it.
60, all in 70, one more time at 70. Y'all done?
Matching suitcases. Somebody's going to get a surprise bonus of, where's that lot? Those suitcases, there's vintage clothes inside. Didn't even know that. There you go.
Here we go, and a whole box full. There you go. Have a look. 50.
Another box of our wall hangings.
25 and 25 and 25 and 30. 350. 303 and a quarter. 3 down, 3 and a quarter. With it again. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. 300 and a quarter. At 300 down. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. Where yes or no? 3 and a quarter.
Fangirl Abel says, I finally caved in and set up an account with Castor so I could watch it live. Well, good. It's fun.
350 and 3.
You might see something you like too. You never know.
75 where yes or no 350.
Ta VH says, thanks to lockdown measures, we're under curfew after 9 p.m., so thanks for entertaining us in the Netherlands. Hey, my pleasure, Tara. Glad to keep you guys entertained. There it goes.
At 350, going in Nanaimo, BC. Beautiful spot. And 66. Here we go on housewares again. 70, 80.
There's another mystery bin of teacups and serving trays and who knows what else.
80 and 90, 90 down, but again, 90, 100, 90 down.
I think people like to get these things.
90, 100. Hit 90 and 100 down, 100 again, 90 down, 100 again. Where you know 190 down.
I was driving somebody crazy, I guess.
Need 100 down, 100 again, 90 down, 100 and 100. Yes or no? At 90s. bit need 100, 90, 100, 90 down, 100, put it again, 100 to go, yes or no. At 90s, all of it need 100.
There we
One
go.
more time at 100, 90 down, 100. Last call at 100, and I want to sell 90 down, 100.
Humbity howdy hoobity ho, sold. Winner, chicken dinner.
67. And here we go on this one, 35.
Another mystery box. This is a giant moving box, guys. You can't tell from that picture. That's like a big moving box full of stuff. It'll be a surprise when you get it, that's for sure. I don't even know what's in there. Gil Odell, thank you so much.
45, 45, where are you going to gain 40 down, 45, 45, 45. Yes or no at 45, 50.
Yeah, these are just big boxes of stuff.
45 and 50.
It's all from the house. It's all from the musician's house, so it's all stuff that came from Madame Rack's place.
40, 50, 60.
Like a big moving box full of her stuff.
$50 and $60 again, $60 again, $60 and 60, 60, 60.
And thank you to the 3,103 people that are watching this live, and to the hundreds and hundreds of people that are online bidding right now from all around the world. Andreas, thank you very much for that. It was my pleasure to put together something for Betty Joan. She's a lovely lady.
And 68, here we go on these. 60, 70, and 60, and 70, and 70, and 70, and 70, and 70, and 70. I'll win it again, 60, and 70, and 70.
Kind of wish they would have taken a better picture of this. You can't even see what the pictures are.
70, 60, 70, 80, 90, 80 down, 90.
It's a whole bunch of frame pictures. You know, artwork from around the house that we put in a box.
80, 90,
Yeah. Can't tell what they are, but hopefully the auction next go around will, if we do box lots like this, we'll take some of the things out when they take pictures of it. Whoever's in the UK is going to get a big surprise if that's who wins it. Whoever wins this will get a surprise. They'll have to share with us what they got. Oh, this is all wooden bowls and wooden kitchen stuff, which apparently is really hot right now. It's a big box. That's not like a little moving box. It's a big moving box full. Like, I don't know how many cubic feet it is, but it's a moving box full. It's all like that 60s, 70s era wooden wooden bowls and so forth.
110s, all of it need 120, 120, 120, 120. Yes or no at 120. Last call for 120, and
there it goes. Probably some cool stuff in there. There's another box of vintage wall hangings. Again, not the world's greatest picture.
70 and 80 and 80 and 80, double it again, 70 and 80, 70 and 80 and 90, 80 down 90. 80 and 90, 80, 90 down with it again, 80 down 90, 100, 90 down 100, up with it again, 100.
Truth be told, prior today, I did send them a message and asked them if they could pull things out and take pictures of items in the boxes, but they must not have had time to do it. They're a busy auction house. I guess that's part of the problem when you put a whole box of stuff together. It's hard to take the time to go through and do it all. And they do a lot of hard work for me, so I'm not going to complain too much.
50 and 60. Hit 50 and 60 and 70. Put it again, 60, 70, 70 and 70. I'll put it again, 60 and 70.
Yeah, lots of Danish folks on right now. And in Wales, Wales, the first colony to be conquered by the British, I believe.
90 down 90 and 90 and 90, 100, 90 down 100, 90, 100. Then 10, 1 down 110, 100, 110. Hit 1 down 110. Where you get it again? 1 down 110, 110, 110.
Another mystery box.
100, 110, 100, 110, yes or no. Hit 100 down 110. Last call at 110, yes or no at 110. And I sold them at 100 the money, and it's 83, 30, 60.
These are literally just assorted mystery boxes, folks. Just that's like a 60s or 50s garbage can, and there's cups and who knows what's in there. There was a lady who was really interested in the garbage can. I actually just put that in that box for her to bid on, but I think she got outbid already.
90, 100, 8, 90 down 100, put it again, 100, put it again, 90 down 100, I'll put it again, 100, go, yes or no, 110, 1 down 110, 8, 1 down 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 100, 110, 100, 110, you all done? We're going to be getting back into some furniture, and I am curious to see what some of this furniture goes for.
So another, like there's the Italian blown art glass bowl that's coming up. There's a few neat pieces that are coming up around the corner here. So, oh, the Kurt Schlevoit cut glass perfume bottle. We'll stick through for some of these unique items here. Oh, that pole lamp that everybody was all excited about, that's coming up soon. We'll probably do like another 30 lots or so. We'll see. Another giant, look, mystery box. What's inside? Nobody knows. It's a mystery box. That's the mystery box theme song. What's inside? Nobody knows. Mystery box from your head to your toes. Can it be a wooden thing and a piece of glass? Don't ask my wife if I have a pain in the butt.
170, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 190, 180, 190, with it again, 190, 190, 190, 180, 190, $200 with it again, 190 without 200, 190 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 200 with it again, 2 and a quarter, 200 and a quarter. At 200 and a quarter, 2 without 2 and a quarter, with it again, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter,
200 bucks.
2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, you all done. 200's all I'm making, 2 and a quarter, where it again, 2 and a quarter,
Pottery, dishes, ornaments, household items.
2 and a quarter, yes or no.
Literally a mystery estate box.
Colorado. And here we go.
Pump organ went for, I think, $300 or so earlier today. Another mystery box. Moving box full. Like I said, folks, I was moving stuff from the house, and let's see. Alex, please ask Tara from the Netherlands if she's from Metro West Boston. Well, there, I just did. Nope, she's not Dutch born and raised. If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Or a touch too Dutch. You're a Dutch person with attitude. Goeiedag, goed gaan met jou. And they say, et maat goed. For all my Dutch friends out there. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Meines Deutsches Freund. Elaine, I can't wait to watch the cafe go up. Yeah. Oh, Elaine and I. Yes, I can't wait to watch it go up either. Look, this, you get some suitcases, some glassware, some bags. It's literally a grab bag of stuff. Old hat boxes and suitcases. Dutch and Deutsch. 130's all of it, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140. Last call. 140, 150. At 140 down, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. A bit of that. Goeiedag. Aber ich habe eines bisschen Deutsches gesprochen. What's the new total? I don't know what the new total is. I think we're just over 70,000. 160, 170, just in time. 170, 160, 170. Hey, 160 down, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170. Somebody said, well, I don't know who asked that question, but I'm from Metro West Boston. That's right. You guys can all just stalk each other in your free time. What is it? Oh, hey guys, we're just about to crack $70,000 here very, very soon. The bags are empty, but the box is full on the bottom. Like the bags are sitting on top of a bunch of stuff. Das Deutsch ist gut. Danke. Yes or no? 190. Y'all done? Sold them 180 to 180. Yeah, and here we go on 76. Little office chair, which I'm sitting on one just like it right now. 56, 45, 50, 45, and my butt is literally parked on an antique office chair like that right now. 50, 60, 50, 60, and 70, 80, I was gonna show you guys. I sat up to show you, but my son's got his paint stuff all set up behind me, so it looks a little messy, so I'm not gonna show you. This is the weekend where we try and get the upstairs living room back in order. Steven's been using our upstairs like a little studio while he was doing art class for school. And we've been using it for work, so it's just been a whole lot of everything going on here. 110, you all done? What about 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, yes or no at 110, what about 110? You all done at 110, yes or no? 110, what about 110? Should I tell him the joke that Rock and Roll Paul told me? Want to sell it? What about 110, yes or no? 110, last call.
Which it was?
The guy in the middle of nowhere. In the party.
100 the money, and it's going to Edmonton.
Sure, tell it. Unless I don't remember it though, so.
Oh. There you go. Have a look here with the game with the glass door and the shelves. There's a nice.
That's a nice hutch, yeah.
300, 250 and 300, 300, 275 and 300.
I'm going to share a story that Rock and Roll Paul told me after this piece ends. They have 3 and a quarter and a half, 3 and a quarter, but down 350, 350, 350. I hope Hans is right. Boy, we sure like to see that. 350, 3 and a quarter, but down 350, 350. If it surpasses 100 grand, my commission rate drops down a bit too. So
is all in bidding 350. That piece should be worth about twice that anytime. 3 quarters, 3.5, and 3 1/4 without 350, 350, 350, 350. Fair, yes or no? 350.
Mindy Carnley, thanks very much. She said, I got 2 boxes of things so far. Well, you're going to have some big boxes show up in the mail. You'll have to do an unpacking video and show everybody all the stuff you got.
At 375 and 4 and 400.
Yeah.
400 over the game, 400 over the
I don't even know what's in those boxes. That's the truth. I have no idea what's in those boxes.
375 and 4 and 400 over the game, 400 over the game, 375 and 4 and 4 and 4. Y'all done it? 400, 375 and 4 and 4 and 4. One more time at 400. Yes or no at 375 and 4? Up to you. 400. No money for that piece. 375 and 4.
Okay, this one's going to sell.
Yes or no?
So Paul comes into my store and he says, hey, you want to hear a story? I said, sure. He said, guy moves out to the country and, you know, he's not used to, he's been lonely for a long time. So he stands out at the end of his driveway and he sees a car drive by and he waves. The guy waves too and he waves back and he says, hey, you need anything? He said, no, I'm just bored. You know, don't see many people around these parts. And he said, oh, well, you want to come to a party tonight? The guy said, yeah. I haven't been to a party in a really long time. So that sounds great. And he said, well, you know, there's going to be some loud music. He said, oh, great. I love loud music. Loud music's the best. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great party. He said, oh, there's going to be drinking. Said, oh, okay, I can hold my own. I don't mind having a couple drinks now and again. He said, and, you know, there might be a fight. He said, well, I'm a pretty tough guy. I can hold my own. You know, you sold me on the drinking part. That sounds like fun. There's going to be music and stuff I'm up for. He said, and I'm going to tell you, there might be some sex involved. He said, oh, that sounds great. He said, you had me sold on the drinking, and boy, I'm really looking forward to this now. Sounds like it's going to be a great night. And he said, should I wear anything special? He said, no, you don't need to dress up. It's just going to be you and me. Thank you to Rock and Roll Paul for sharing that delightful little joke. Let's see where we are. Yeah. If you just logged in time for that joke. Hey, listen, I had to sit through Paul telling me that joke. You guys had to sit through it too. It's only fair. I don't know if I found Paul a wife yet. Why, you interested, Amy? He's on Instagram. Hey, we found someone for Hans. Paul's next. You're next, Paul. You're getting hitched whether you like it or not. There it goes. Gate leg, drop leaf table, nice turn legs, beautiful little piece. Yeah, there are, I think, drawers on either end, Melissa was saying. 200, 200, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4. 200 and a quarter. Well, true. Hans did all the heavy lifting and the hard work to make that relationship work, but we nudged them together. Oh, thank you to all that went on my Facebook page and watched the interview. We were on the news today too, so it was pretty fun. Gwendolyn says, I watch double, so I can also write the chat here, but I watch the stream on my TV. It looks better than on my phone. Hey, great. Thank you. Yeah, they did. The news came and did a nice little article for us. Well, not an article for us. They did a story on this whole event that you're watching happen right now live. This little part of history. Oh, this, I'm going to go to this right now. This isn't an average sewing machine. It's a really cool one. You kind of can't see, but that's the Sphinx right there. Can you see it? The top of the head, Egyptian Sphinx. Thank you, Jan van Ruden. She says, you need to come to Denmark. I'd love to. This is a really nice sewing machine. Like in the way of Singer sewing machines, the Egyptian themed, almost dropped it off the tripod here. The Egyptian themed sewing machine is probably one of the neater ones. Oh, and it's full of stuff too. The drawers are full. I don't know if I mentioned that. We left all the stuff in the drawers. Accessories, bobbins, all kinds of neat stuff. These drawers are all full of stuff, buttons and notions and thread, and it's gonna be a treasure for whoever gets that thing.
3.25, 3.25, and lots of stuff in there. 3.25 and a half. 3.25 down 350, 350, 350, and 3.25, 3.5. Where yes or no? 3.5, 75, 350, 375.
Yeah, this one will have to go local.
350 and 75 and 75,
Ideally.
75 and 350 down 375. Last call.
Yeah, too expensive to ship something like that.
One more time. At 375, yes or no? At 350 and 375, 375, 375. Going to sell it. 350 down 375. One more time.
There it goes.
375 where? Yes or no? And yeah, 350, 375. One more time.
Yeah, it's got to, this one, big pieces like this will have to be kind of local or within reason of picking up.
Yes or no? And sold them.
Because what happens, somebody bids in the moment and the passion of it, and then they find out what shipping is, and they're like, nope. This can be shipped. This was on top of the cabinet. Actually, it was on top of this cabinet. It was right up there, this clock. Whoop. When I found it. And it had those little babies. Where are they? I don't know where they are. There was the two like Chalkware sort of, or ceramic baby figures that were on top too.
2.25 down 250 where yes or no 250 250 250 last couple of 250 gonna sell it.
Marble top
yes or no. Sold them 2.25 going on north.
Marble top table should do okay.
There you go. Have a look here. 82. The nesting tables 200 2.25.
Tim Hovey says next hoarder house you should sell shares. Amazing return on investment.
2.25 250 275.
Yes, Alex is using a tripod. Look, both hands. Woo! Can't wait to visit post-COVID. If you visit Scotland, come to Crieff. Visit our store. Maybe you'll make your own mug while you're here. Hey, cool. What's the definite vintage? I thought it meant an item was at least 100 years old. Vintage is similar to collectible. It would be, you know, newer than 100 years. If it's 100 years or older, it's considered an antique. Has to be 100 years or older to be classified as an antique. Unless it's a car, the classic car industry considers an antique car, you know, anything that's like prior to 1975 or something like that. But generally, the term antique is 100 years or old. Vintage is like, you know, in the last 25 to 50 or so.
Harp table, yeah, harp style table, and here we go on this.
Yeah, it looks like a harp. In the middle, it does have like a little harp detail.
Should be worth about 500. 3.25, 3.5, and 3.25.
Look at that, isn't that neat?
3.5.
Wonder if you could play it. Melissa, this was dusted by my wife. Hand dusted by Melissa. Melissa's little dusting hands were the last hands that will have dusted and cleaned this thing. That's actually a really nice piece. That's a solid chunk of marble on top too. You know, that's why I don't do sound effects professionally. Like, we need a guy who can make sound effects of anything. I would try. It all sound about the same. Now, this piece is not from the house. This is not one of my items. It's the only, there's only two items in this wholesale that aren't mine. This is one of them. But somebody wants it. There you go.
500 now, 5.25 and a half, and 75, 550, 75, 600, 6.5. It's 6.5. Texting Sean. It's 650. At 600 down, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.25. We'll do it the hard way. And a half. 6.25 down, 650, 650, 650.
Teresa says thank you so much for sharing with us. I so love you guys. Thank you very much for that.
675, 675.
Whoever this person is, they're really interested in it.
700. At 675 and 7.25. 700.
There was two items that were put in this auction that did not come from our batch of things. This rocking horse and the, what was the other one? No, just the pedal car and this. Those are the only two items. Boy, I wish this was one of mine. This one, Armin, doesn't count for mine. This is not mine. That's not my lot. But they sure are doing good.
775 last call.
It's really cool though.
It's neat, yeah. That'd be a nice piece up on a mantle place or in a just on display.
800, it's very old. At 800, 775.
Next, we've got our curved glass dining hutch, which in fact I thought about keeping for the store because it'd make a really nice display case, but I did not keep it for the store.
775 and 800. I'll get it again. 800, 800, 800, 800, 775 and 800. One more time. It's
He said they,
75 and 800 and 800 where yes or no at 800 last
Oh, okay, great. Armin, you're the best.
8 and 800 over it again 775 and 8. One more time. 800 yes or no. Sold it, $7.75.
This somebody really wants a little rocking horse.
Going to New Brunswick. I spent
Here's our
some
hutch.
time down there around the mirror machine. And
This is a really nice piece of
Here we
furniture.
go on the curved glass hutch.
Oh,
$700,
wow, look at that, $700. Okay.
It's $700, but again, $700.
And it's at Edmonton. It's got to stay in Edmonton too, because they're, well, I mean, in this area, you got to be within reason of picking the thing up. Saskatchewan, BC, Alberta.
Nice cabinet. It's $700 again, $700. You all done? It's $7.25. It's $7.25. Up to $7.25. It's $7.25. Where yes or no?
I'm happy with that. I was worried it would go for like $100 or $200.
It's $7.25. Last call at $7.25. Yes or no? Going to sell it, and I sold it at $700.
There it goes.
There's a buy on that one, and 86.
This is a neat piece.
Art class. There you go. Italian 40, 50, and 50, 60.
I know you put it at maybe like nuts or I don't know,
50, 60,
whatever, candy.
It's 60 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70.
Cool 50s kind of piece.
It's 60 now, 70 now, but again, 70 now, but again, 60 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70 now, but again, 60.
What do we have kind of? Some candy dishes. Oh, there's a depression glass pitcher coming. I'm going to stick through it until we get to...
70. One more time at 70, 60 down, 70. Last call at 70.
Let's see.
Yes or no?
Okay, I'm going to stay on until lot number 6395. Now I'm going to log out. So we've got until 6395. Jacqueline Lara says, hi from Colorado Springs. Come back to visit and join the show. Good luck to you all. Yes, Jacqueline, I'd love to come. I will be back to Colorado Springs. That is a guarantee. As long as I have family there, I will be back again. We're just waiting until it's all good to go. This was the inside the secret little music room. Remember, I dug my way over and there was that little chair and there was the Moorcroft vase, and this was next to the Moorcroft vase. You can watch back and see where this is. Whoa, a box of assorted patterns sold for $450. You just never know what this stuff is going to go for.
110, 120, 130, 120, 130.
So he said stay on till 6410. What's that? Oh, belt buckles? No, I got a... We'll stay on, like we said, 6395 we'll stay on until. Oh.
140, 150 to go to the game. 50, 150, 150, 140, 150, to put it again, 150, 150, 150, last call. 140's all bidding 150, yes.
It's a fancy clock. It's a neat piece.
50, 150, 150.
That's like $100 US. That's like $100 US roughly. Oh, this was neat. Yeah, the English fish vase. It's shorter, stamped on the bottom. People just like really oddball things. And so when you get something like that in,
60 and 70.
I guess, you know, maybe it's a picture of sorts, but either way, what I find when it comes to selling stuff at auction is the more unusual it is, the better it sells. Bob says it looks fishy. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
70, 60 and 70, at 60 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70, up to you at 70, 60 without 70, one more time at 70, yes or no? 60 and 70, yes or no?
I wonder what the poodle glass dish is going to go for. That's coming up next.
70 and 70 and 70 and 70, now, but again, 60 down 70, last call for 70.
There goes little fishy jug.
60 and 70 and 70 and 70.
Off to South Carolina.
Sold them at 60, the money, there you go, and it's gone, 89.
This might have been a powder dish.
And the glass dish, there you go, have a look here with lid, there, that's lid, I guess, the poodle on top, here we go, 90, 100, 890, 100, 890, and 100, I'll put it again, 90, but down, 100, I'll put it again, 100, I'll put it again, 90, but down, 100, 90, 100, 90, 100, 890, and 100,
Somebody said the fish reminded him of the jug they poured the blood out of in Indiana Jones. The one that made Indiana Jones go crazy? The mind control jug. Said that one would make you do a jig or something. It's a fish. That'd be more East Coast friendly.
Last call.
Off to Gundaroo, New South Wales. There it goes, off to Australia. Ypsilanti, Michigan. Nice little antique candy dish with the lid on it. Jan van Ruden says Potter House top, but you took the cake with Hans. Yes.
10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 110.
Yes, the people we meet are the true treasures on these journeys.
110.
Craig Phillips, thank you very much.
10, 20, 110, 120, 130, 120, 130, 120 down, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130.
Your mom has that one in blue. Well, there you go.
50, 140, 150. Into the game, 150, 150, 150.
Hello, Linda,
150 where, yes,
who's in Indiana, saying hello there.
150, up to you at 60. 150, 160, 170, a little bit of the game, 170, and 160, 170, 160, and 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 160, 170, a little bit of the game, 170, 160, 170, you all done? 160, supplementary, 170, last call at 170, gonna sell it, 160.
I don't know if you can register or not right now. Sometimes it's hard when the auction is actually live.
160, 170,
Teresa says, what's the rough running total? It's north of $70,000 right now.
170, 170, 170, 170, 170.
Yes, well, there will be another sale on February 13th.
One more time, and I'm going to sell it at 160 down 170, and I sold it at 160 to money, and it's gone. And going to Michigan, and here
Some
we go.
little
Next one.
iridescent depression glass candlestick holders. You can't really see the iridescence in it, but they do kind of sparkle a little bit with multiple colors.
50, hit 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50.
Nice on the table.
50 and 50 and 40 and 50. 40, 50, 45, 50, 45, 50. Class 45, 50 at 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50.
Yeah, we might do a live feed later tonight just to talk about how everything went.
Yes or no?
With the grand total and all that, and
45,
then
50. Hit 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50.
give you guys an update.
$50, yes or no at 50. Hit 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 45 and 50.
Jordan says, when do you think we'll be able to break ground? The new building can't really start until spring. We have to wait until the snow melts off and the ground thaws. But that's usually like March, late March, early April, somewhere around then probably. So this is perfect timing right now. Basically another month or so, we should be able to start breaking ground.
60, 50, 60, depression lap, 60, yes or no? 60, gonna sell it, 50 down, 60, and I sold at $50 the money, and it's gone. And here we go on 93 on the depression glass pitcher. Have a look here, 80, 90, 110. Hit one of it down, 110.
That jumped up quickly.
120, 130, 120, 130, 130, 140, 150. Hit again, 140, 150. Hit again, 150, 150, 150. Hit 140s all of it.
Little in Colorado.
Game 150, 150, 150, all done.
Oh boy, I jumped up. 170, 180. It's a fight. It's a battle. They're going for it. I mean, there is a savings in the fact that this is in Canadian dollars if you're in the United States. You're paying less for it than the person in Ontario here is.
2.5 down, 250. And 2.25 252, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50. Yes or no? At 250. And she might be right, actually. 2.25, 2.5. Hit 2.25 without 2.5, 2.5, 2.5.
Right now, somebody's screaming at their screen, sell it! Sell it! Sell it! Somebody in Richmond Hill, Ontario, screaming at their computer right now or at their phone.
2.25 down, 250. Last call at 250.
And their husband's like, what are you yelling at in there? Never you mind.
One more time.
Sell it!
2.5. Last call for 2.5. And I sold them at 2.25 the money, 70.87.
So this is, it's a Japanese-made basket, but it's made of China, if that makes sense.
25, 30, 35, 30 down 5, 40, 35 and 40 and 40 and 40 and 45. 40, 45, 40 down 45, 50, 45, 50, to the game, $50. 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 45 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50 and 50.
Yeah, it's a little cookie jar likely or something along those lines. It's cute.
$50 again, 45 and 50 and 50 and 50. Last call, 50, 60 again, down 60, 50 and 60 again, $60 again, $60 again.
There it goes.
$60 again, 70, 60 and 70. Hit 60 and 70 and 70 and 70 again, 60 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70 and 70. And 60 and 70, one more time, 60s all of it need, 70, 80s, 70 and 80, 70 and 80.
Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
And 80, double it again, 70 and 80, 70 and 80. It's 70s, all of it need 80, double it again, 70 and 80 and 80, double it again, 70 and 80, 80 and 80.
A biscuit container.
It's 70s, all
someone's saying.
Double it again, 80, double it again, 70 and 80.
I don't know if the Pyrex is sold.
Yes or no? 80, one more time. Yes or no? Sold it. 70 the money, and it's going to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And
See, I figured, yeah, these would be up there. They're cut glass. These are expensive even anywhere online. They're really, really nice piece. This one has the atomizer. But, and I'm just kicking myself because this had a little figural top one on it that got lost at the house somewhere. Nice pieces though. They're very heavy, nice to hold.
75 and 75 and 75 and 250 down 275. Where yes or no? 275.
So these would be Czech, like Czech Republic.
300 yes or no? 275 and
And they're really famous in the Czech Republic for crystal and cut glass. And you go to hotel gift shops there and they've got crystal, and we bought some and brought it back. It made the trip here, and since then we've broken almost every single one of our crystal glasses. We've got like 2 left out of the 6 I think we bought. Those were upstairs in the bedroom on the dresser. Is where those were.
375. One more time. At 350s all the midday 375, yes or no? At 375, going to sell it. 350s all the midday 375, $400 weight, yes or no at 4. At 375 and $400, I'll get it again. 400.
Okay, we'll stay till lot 6396 if somebody wants to watch the Murano art glass go.
375 and 4 where yes or no at 4.
4.
And 400 and a quarter, I guess. 4 and a quarter.
Somebody waited till the last second to put their bid in. Normally they put a little thing up here that says last call, but I didn't see them do that yet. Jenny says there was a wooden mid-century owl plaque in the hallway. Seen many scenes. It was in one of the, yes, it already sold, Jenny. It was in one of the boxes earlier that went to wall hangings. Sadly, they didn't take pictures of it separately. It just showed a box full of wall hangings, but that was in there.
4 and a quarter. Last call. 400 and a quarter. Yes or no at 4 and a quarter. And
Rock and Roll Paul's Instagram is Sickleville, Sickleville on Instagram.
On the next one. 63.95. Here we go on this one.
425 bucks. I mean, it's a nice looking piece. In fact, this is one of the first pieces I took from the house. If you watch the video that Melissa and I did when we first went through there, this is one that I took out of the white cabinet.
And 75 and 5.
And I just thought it was such a beautiful thing. I like the gradation where it goes from the blue to the green. Look, 600 bucks. Someone else likes it too.
600 and a half, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 600 and a half. Where at 650, 650 double it again, 50 double it. 650. How about 6 and a quarter? We'll break it right down. 6 and a quarter. Hit 600 and a quarter. Where it is? No, 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. One more time. 6 and a quarter. You all done?
There it goes.
600 and a quarter. Last call. 6 and a quarter. Yes or no? If you want to get up and down, we'll get us out.
Jester pictures are up for auction.
600 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. Last call at 6 and a quarter, and I sold it at 600.
There it goes.
Take it 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, and 75.
Oh, there. Okay, boy, right when he was about to say sold, an extra 50 bucks.
Hit 650 and 675, 675, 675, 675. Yes or no? 675. 650 is all I'm bidding. 675 up to you. 675. Want to sell it? 650 down 675. Last call for 675. Yes or no?
Oh yeah, we're past our target now. Hillary's asking, do we pass our target? Yes, we are past our target for today.
Here we go on this one. Murano glass. Here we go. This one. Have a look here. 2 and a quarter.
There was actually another one of these mixed in a mystery box that I didn't wash up, but that is a nice piece. It's stamped Murano on the bottom.
275, 300, 275 and 3 and 3 and 300 again, 3 and a quarter, 300 and a quarter and a half, 3 and a quarter down 350, 350, 375, 350 down 75, 400, 375 and 4, 400 and a quarter and a half, 4 and a quarter down 450, 450, 450, 450, 4 and a quarter down 450, 475 and 5.
Melissa and I have actually been to the Murano. The Murano glass factory is actually in Venice, but the island of Murano is right nearby to Venice. But it's just a little village. Well, there's also the island of Burano, I think we went to, and they're famous for making costume masks at Burano. We, the people of New Zealand, cordially invite you, Alexander and Melissa, to come and visit. I would, you know what? I would love to go to New Zealand.
550, yes or no? Lots of time. Hit 5 and a quarter down 550. Where yes? 550 last call, and I 550. Oh boy, 75 down 6. 575 and 600, 600. I'll put it again. 575 and 6.
Wow.
6 Murano. And 575 and 600. I'll put it again. 600, 600, 600. I'll put it again. 600.
Yeah, she bought quality stuff.
600. Hit 575 and 600, 600, 600. I'll put it again. 600 to go. Last call at 600. Going to sell it.
If you go to the factory, these things are really expensive.
Sold it at 575.
Wow.
It's gone.
Okay.
Going to Illinois.
Okay, I'm going to flip it around. Thank you very much, John Stokes. Wow. Surpassing our expectations today. I mean, boy, you know, this is how I felt almost the last time we did the last auction, is that, you know, we did the last sale and we were like, what? And now this sale is going really well and we're like, what? This is great.
There was a super chat. What happened to the mill from the basement?
The mill from the basement?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm sold it maybe. I can't recall what happened to it, but thank you for asking. Burano, Italy is mostly known for lace, but they do those painted masks, like masquerade ball masks too, if I'm not mistaken. We were there and I remember buying one there. There was like little ladies in their houses and they made the little masks. It was really cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for those of you that are watching this happen live. The auction is going to continue on for the next few hours or so here. It doesn't end until tonight. So I will, we'll probably do a live feed later tonight so you can join us then and we'll let you know what the grand total was. We are going to be doing another auction on the 13th. It'll be the last stuff from this house is selling on the 13th, and then we're going to be out of it completely, other than the piano and a couple little things that we have at the store. So it is just outstanding. One of the best investments I've probably made, and just really a wonderful windfall. The timing was fantastic that we happened to be saving up money to put a building up and we didn't have the money for it, and now it can happen. So again, very grateful for all of you. Thank you very much for watching. Moorcroft Vase is not in this auction. The people that own the house wanted to keep it. In the first video, they hung on to that one, but we bought everything else, and boy, I'm glad that we did. So thank you so much, guys. You can tune into kauctions.ca to watch this live yourself, or to sign up for the next auction, which will be February 13th, and all this stuff will be headed out in the mail next week. So guys, thank you again. This will all come together when you start seeing the building going up. It's all going to happen now, thanks to all of you and to everybody bidding at home, and everything happening here. So thank you again, guys. We'll do a live feed tonight with an update, and who knows what it's going to go for. We'll see if Hans was right. Hans predicted 100 grand. We're at 70, I think, right now. You never know. We'll find out. We'll see you soon, guys. We'll see you actually possibly tonight if you want to join us. But bye for now. Bye, guys.